Alright, back at the main story. I think we're gonna head into the final zone. Last time we defeated Zoraal Ja in his trial, and the Queen's Fiend decided to declare her, I want to say a war. She went against us, and she like disappeared in the portal. I'm guessing that's to another reflection. Probably the reflection of lightning, right? Yeah, like maybe we're going back to Yaktel, to the portal. Maybe that would lead to where she went. I'm really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Kakua. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh, Kakua. We'd known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. You knew then that she was already gone. We did. We all did. Kakua forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Erenville. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Zoraal Ja already? No, they still remember him. We wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated, but at the same time they like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making contact with the various government bodies, but it's probably be best to keep it all under wraps for a while. Agreed. Once we've resolved matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I considered it my duty. As to Zoraal Ja's mechanical army, what's become of them now that he's gone? Ah yes, about that. Is it only his blood? Only people of his kin can command them? At the time we suspect that Zoraal Ja passed, the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Zoraal Ja. You mean to say Zoraal Ja is the new king? While a coronation is required to make it official, for the moment the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But I don't want this. I don't want to be king. It's not a decision you have to make right away, but given that authority comes with command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on it together later, but for now, I want you to hold on to it, to what your father has left you. Oh, that's the legacy. Everyone's legacy. If you say so. That's Zoraal Ja's legacy, right? Are you alright, Lamati? Huh. What is this? Why can't I? Ah. Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how to feel towards him. What's wrong with me? You just need a little time. You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now, we have things under control. Why not return to Tuliolal and rest up while the others handle the investigation? You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and catch up with Kuana. Hey, why don't the two of you come too? But won't everyone hate me? Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Kuana as new family. Really? Really? That is if you're fine with it. I am. Then let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Kuana. Alright, to the palace.
あなたはどうしてここに？すぐに降ります。ラマチはドーム内で何かあったのですか
？Well, we defeated Zoraal Ja. Everything was fine. You'd be glad to know.
そうですか。兄さんが。とはいえ、まだ真に問題は解決しておらず、異界への遠征が控えているということです。
おーい、コーナ兄さ
ん。ラマチ、その子は一体。
こいつの名はグルージャ。ゾラージャ兄さんの子さ。
そうか。ドームの内外では時間にズレが生じていたのでした、ね。
Wow, you're so smart. What the fuck?
その子が兄さんの子だというなら、僕にとって。グルージャーだったね。僕はコーナ、ラマチの兄さ。
ラマチのお兄さん。コーナ兄さんほど頼りになる存在はいねえ。きっとお前にとってもいい家族になってくれるさ。
よろしく、グルージャ。
じゃあコーナーおじさんだね。
確かにおじさんで間違いないが。
So young to be an uncle.
どうかコーナと呼んでほしい。
みんなも混乱させちまったよな。すべて解決したらちゃんと説明するからよ。ただこれだけは言っておきたい。グルージャはグルージャだ。父親の罪と何の関係もねえ。ゾラージャ兄さんのことでぶつけたい思いがあればレンウォーの私らがいくらでも聞くからよ。
そうだな。子供に罪はない。
ええ、ウクラマト様の言う通りだわ。
ともかく話を聞かせてもらえるかな。グラハティア殿からも報告は受けていたが、改めて事の顛末を知りたいんだ。
それじゃあ少し歩きながら話さないか。トライオラの様子を見て回りたくてさ。
ではブライトプルームポストへ向かおう。兵たちは未だ警戒態勢を続けているんだ。さらなる攻撃の心配がなくなったのなら交代で休むように伝えていたわってやらないと。
Wow, it's gonna be a while before we get to the final zone. Oh wow, this is gonna take a while, I feel. I suppose we go around, catching everyone up to speed, and once everything in Tuliolal has been settled, then we will actually make our way to the final zone. The question is how we're gonna get there without the key, right? I'm my own person. I am. It was indeed Zoraal Ja's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Sphene. He as the king of resolve, and she the queen of reason. Just like you and me here. Their people live very different lives compared to ours. But like us, they live them to the fullest. And Sphene is a big part of that. She's a considerate and approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. You and her must have gotten along well. We did, but out of love for her people, she's chosen the wrong path. They are good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us to their homes and treated us with kindness and respect. But Zoraal Ja slaughtered them, slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own death. By the gods, tell me how this came to pass. Oh, they're doing like a brief story recap on this walk. Actually, that's not bad, considering how, you know, people would probably take breaks in between the cutscenes. Having like the occasional recap is good. When his attack on Tuliolal failed, Zoraal Ja sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such an atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather, he was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he wasn't just a great person's son. I dare say you are right. As the resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was, and why he didn't want me. Damn it all. If only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. Zoraal Ja had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with his help that we managed to defeat him. And now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all to Zoraal Ja. I promised, didn't I? I wanted us to become family, and it isn't only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other, isn't that right? Right. You too. After everything we've been through, we're already as good as family. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the barracks. Oh, is that the dungeon gear? Oh, nope. It's the 96 gear. Glad I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry that you had to bear such a heavy burden, Lamati. Don't be. As vow of resolve, it was something that I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Tuliolal safe. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas. It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders. And then only with the aid of Vritra and his kin. Thanks to Alphino and Estinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Razad Khan. And when the dragons appeared in our skies, I felt that this was it. The Tuliolal you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt, and I hope that we can repay them one day. Indeed. Once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person. You had told me as much, but you still have work to do, yes? Yes, I need to find Sphene. She harmed our people so that her own might live. But as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Tuliolal is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what becomes of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. I want to help the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness, and the only way to do that is to stop Sphene from walking her path. But first we need to find a way to get there. Very well, Lamati. Just promise me that you will take care. I promise, Koana. While I had anticipated this, I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I have to go away again so soon. But even setting Sphene aside, some of our own people may be among the endless. I can't just sit around and leave everything to the others. I understand. I have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. For all you have done for us, for our nation and our family, I fear I can never express sufficient gratitude, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. Roast Ronick. Oh. Ronick gives spell speed? Alright, time to enter the new zone. Well, it was good to catch Koana up. Now we'll talk to the soul... Who might this be from? Hello? That's right, he's with me. Is that so? In that case, let's meet at Sun Perch. See you soon. Stola is heading back. I dare to hope she's found a way to pursue Sphene. If all you all wanted to go on ahead to Sun Perch, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. Oh, instant teleport. Apologies for the wait. You're all here, then that means... we believe we found a way to travel to the reflection where Sphene has retreated. I was busy providing aid in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Could you start from the beginning, Y'shtola? Per Sphene's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. And it was the artifact known as the Key that allowed her to control it. According to Cat and Rum, the Key was brought with me to the Source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until its theft by Zoraal Ja, who used it in Yaslani to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. Following Zoraal Ja's demise, Sphene claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did that gate lead? In seeking the answer, we took another look at orogenics and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep. 12th level, the King of Resolved's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw that it didn't exist. Curious, we analyzed Orogenics logs to see where the memories of the departed were being sent, and where should it be but through the gate to the missing 12th level. That level alone must have lain outside the fused region, and so was left behind. Then it means the reflection to which Sphene has fled is her own. Yep, we're going to the reflection itself as the final zone, and I see why they said that they have left so many hooks, right? They could totally expand on this new reflection as the next expansion, or they could look to other places, right? Like, you know, Mericidia, for example. Indeed. To Sphere's home world, and she has returned there to join the memories of her departed citizens. As the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is, how do we pursue Sphene if the gate here is closed? We use another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is. Yep, it's that. The sky's steep cenote. The question is, how are you going to open it? All evidence suggests that the gate there leads to the world whence the Alexandrians and I came. But assuming that's true, how can we open it? That is what we shall find out, using the code in this earring. Oh, we finally found out the data in the earring. As you recall, Kral's earring is in fact a data storage device. An analysis of it yielded a code, something used to control the contraption, and a very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Kral's arrival at the source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work. make such progress in so short a time. You really are amazing. You couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to the members of Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed. Shale, especially. Right then. It seems the plan is set. To the Sky Deep Cenote. Oh, are we finally entering that golden gate? We're finally going to reach the Golden City. I mean, it makes sense that the final zone would be the Golden City, right? Begging your pardon, might I have a moment ere setting forth? Oh, you're already going to give him the thing? Yes, I had thought to save it for later, but in light of these developments, I feel now is the time. I smell artifact gear. As Lamitus says, I have something. Please, come with me to Bayside Bevy. Alright, we're gonna get the artifact gear now. Alright, we're entering the final part of the story. And we're gonna go in the artifact gear. Let's go. I hope you like it. Tuliolal is safe in no small part due to your valor. As a token of our appreciation, I have commissioned special equipment for you. While it is inadequate as an expression of gratitude, I pray it will serve you well in your coming mission. It apparently incorporates foreign technology. Leave it to Guana to request such a thing, eh? Mewazante yonder has the equipment in his keeping. Just say the word and he will bring it out. Yay, let's go! Ah, okay, the gear can be done upon completion of the role quest. Alright, that makes the most sense, yep. I probably can't wear the hat, right? Yeah, I mean, obviously I can't wear the hat. Okay, well, what if let me just try the... Oh, you can dye... Oh, wow, you can dye this shiny bit? Oh, I love the weapon. The weapon really looks nice. Although the coloring it would be nice to dye this. Should I do the role quest first? Maybe I'll do the role quest after a bit. Yeah, in a bit. I wanna see the new zone first. Yeah, through the gate of gold, right? With your shiny new gear, I reckon you're ready for anything. Come, let's head to the Sky Deep Cenote. Access to the area is presently restricted per my orders, so I shall accompany you. Oh, thank goodness Oh, I have not unlocked flying yet? I don't think so. No, not the quest. Well, looks like I've got to go on foot. Well, yeah, if you have unlocked flying, you can just fly yourself there, but I guess I just have to use the beast. Koana has already gone inside, but I couldn't help take a moment. Just being here takes me back. And it wasn't even that long ago that we visited for the rite. So much has happened since then. Truly, guided by my grandfather's letter, I crossed the seas in search of answers. What awaits us on the road ahead, I know not. But I shall walk it to the end with you all. Oh my god, is the Endwalker throwback? Come on, let's go. Alright, we're ready to see what lies beyond the gate.
周囲を埋め尽くすエレクトロープに膨大な雷属性の力が溜め込まれているのが見えるわ。この気候は生きている。クルル、耳飾りを端末にかざしてみてもらえるかしら。
Oh, that's all part of the cutscene.
ダメなの？落胆するにはまだ早いですよ。反応したってことは
コードの読み取り自体はできてるはず。ただより上位の権限によって実行が阻害されているのかも。グルージャ、あなたが試してみてくれますか？
僕が？
武王の権限が正しく継承されてるなら扉が開くはずです。
ただ俺が生き勝ち得たものは置いていく。受け継ぐなり見捨てていくなりするがいい。
Oh, from the trailer. Oh, we're finally gonna enter the portal.
見事なものね。次元の壁に膨大なエーテルをぶつけて無理やりにこじ開けたボイドゲートとは根本的に違う。歪みが一切感じられず正しく世界の接点が生じている。これがかつて世界をつなぐ力で開かれたもの。
This was what Y'shtola was investigating, the method of traversing
感心
dimensions.
している場合ではないわね。グルージャの権限によって扉を開けたということは、同等の権限を持つスフェーンなら閉じることもできるはず。つまりこちら側から扉に対して固定化の術と干渉防御の術をかけ続ける必要がある。術式そのものは構築できているけれど、私一人では長時間の維持が難しい。互いをよく知り息を合わせることのできる協力者がいるわ。
Y'shtola and Grahatia, are they going to stay behind?
私もこちらに残り扉の維持に努めますが、それでもなお心もとないのは確か。お二人にもご協力いただけないでしょうか。
Oh.
了解だよ。術者同士の精密な連携が必要なのであれば、私とアリゼはまさしく適任だろう。
俺も残った方がいいか。
そうしてもらいたいところではあるけれど、あなたは突入組に回ってちょうだい。
Nice. Because the devs know that everyone wants to be with Grahatia.
私たちがどれほど努力をしても扉が閉じられてしまう可能性は否定できない。その時には共造世界側からも 再び世界をつなぐ手立てを探してもらう必要があるわ。
そうならないと信じてるが、もしもの時は全力を尽くそう。
先に意思を示したウクラマとクルル、エレンビルはもちろん突入に回るとして、俺はこっちで扉を維持している連中を護衛する。前に聞いたボイドゲートの時と同じように、あちら側から何かが侵入してこないとも限らないからな。どんなものがやってこようが術の邪魔をさせはしない。
So they drew some parallels to
俺
the
も同じくだ。
post Endwalker quests, right? Because we went to the 13th.
だからお前はこの先に何があるか見届けてこい。
With you holding the fort, I know we'll be all right. Make sure we can return while we're still young and beautiful. Eh? I'll just do this. Make sure we can return while we're still young and beautiful. Eh?
もう分かったわよ。その代わり。この人に全部背負わせないでよね。
よし、今のうちに行くんだ。
どんなことがあっても私たちが守るから。
ここから先は未知なる共造世界。
Who would have thought they implemented the reflections in this, man? But it
足
has
縁
to
で
be.
ない私たちにはそこが大難世界に当たるのかわからないわ。
ならこう呼ぼうぜ。スフェーンが死者さえも失わないために閉じこもった場所。アンロストワールドってな。
Oh, the unlost world. Is that what we're gonna call it? This is really
よし行くぜ。
the golden city. Wow, a portal that is so carefully woven. What kind of technologies do they have? What? No way. What is this place? Wait, it reminds me of Amarot.
あの時眼前に広がる光景を見て
Ah, so this melody
俺た
comes
ち
from
がどれほ
here.
ど驚いたか言葉で表すのは難しい。肉体の死を経た記憶たちが 色あせることのない思い出の中で永遠を謳歌する場所。ドア人たちはそこをリビングメモリーと呼んだ。誰も彼もが笑っている叶わなかった夢を語りながら、皆確かに生きていて失われるものは何もなかった。街はどこもかしこもまばゆい輝きを放っていて、俺は思わずこうつぶやいたんだ。黄金鏡はここにあったんだな。
Yeah, this was the line. Living memory. Gate of Remembrance. Laynode, Aero, Pyro, Minemo. Amazing, absolutely amazing. You've literally stepped into the Yokui legend. Whatever reflections this may be, it would seem the barrier between here and the source is thin in Yaktel. That will explain the Yokui's visions and the location of the gate. Hey Erenville, that volcano over there, you don't suppose it's real, is it? An actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of a city. I'd like to see that. Hey, you never know. Look, there's a path down. Let's see where it goes. Wow, what a perfect view over here. And I of course have to fall on. Yeah, this melody comes from this place. Yeah, oh my god, this melody. Oh, so it's actually the last part of the. It's probably the last dungeon, right? It would make the most sense. Wow, the environmental team really just outdone themselves this time, man. Like for real. These are some amazing places. Holy shit. What Emmett Selk told us to see, this is actually everything. This whole expansion is everything. He even talked about the reflections, right? It's strange. Though I've never been to this place before, it somehow makes me feel nostalgic. Like Everkeep with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we've traveled to the past. The differences may be more superficial than you think. Take a look at the buildings around us. There's electro everywhere, along with myriad contraptions. Like how Sphene projects her image onto soldiers, I believe the city's appearance is artificial. This aetherite is identical to the one in Everkeep, is it not? This suggests that this place is Alexandria. That would seem a fair assumption. In light of all this, could it be this city's Everkeep's missing 12th level? Welcome, friends, welcome. Who are you? My name is Constancy, and like you, I am endless. We have been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls, the departed, in other words. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of your memories, so it will feel no different from when you were flesh and blood. Let's go along with it for now. I am a caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless, and it is my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers such as your good selves. City of Endless. At a glance, there seems to be many different facilities. What kind of place is this? Simply put, it is a recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. In this way, we ensure that what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made a haven for the Endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you would please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care, as wildlife brought here for preservation roams freely. Hold on a moment. While a tour would be interesting, it's fiends that we've come to see. Oh, so you wish to meet the Queen? In that case, you are in luck. It was just announced that Her Majesty will enter into a slumber, but there is still time. If you try calling to her before the Meso Terminal at the center of the city, she will likely appear. I'm not sure how things work around here, but let's head to this Meso Terminal. Our thanks, Constancy. We'll take you up on the tour next time. I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeking out Her Majesty. Oh, they went full on FF9 with the Alexandria. Alexandria is the name of a city or a civilization inside a reflection, right? And they were the ones that brought their technology here. Yeah, so they brought their technology here. This reminds me of Nar Shaddaa from Star Wars, not gonna lie. I'm so happy that we get all these sci-fi elements. Ah, so good. Like the chamber in the sky's deep center, the electrope here produces a strong golden light. A difference in energy levels, perhaps. Right, no. What's a good mount here? I suppose we could just use our good old Dio. I wonder, can the Endless venture elsewhere, or can they only survive here? The plants are real, as far as I can tell. Not everything is an illusion.
ところにまで来ちゃうなんて参ったな。
スフェーンとはまだ短い付き合いだけどよ。お前が民を愛する心根の優しいやつだってことはここまでで十分分かってるつもりだぜ。だけどよ、お前がやろうとしていることは見過ごせねえ。お前だって本当はこんなことしたくないんだろ。
誰も傷つかない、何も失われない、そんな優しい世界があればよかった。でもね、増え続ける永人の存在を維持するためには生命力のエーテルが必要なの。永遠の命はその糧を得てこそ永遠でいられる。障壁に閉ざされた箱庭の中で命の巡りをせき止めながら数百年どうにかつないできたけど、それももう限界なんだ。だから私は世界をつなぐ力に頼る道を選んだ。君たちの世界に永人の糧を求めるために。計画は果たされるよ。鍵は今私の手元にあるんだから。
This is from the Japanese trailer, the last part. We've seen everything now.
俺たちの世界からエーテルを奪って、それでも足りなくなったら今度は別の共造世界から奪うのか。人は生まれれば死ぬものだ。その全てを永人にしたら糧はいくらあっても足りない。奪い続けてやがては自滅するだけだ。
そうね。もし本当に実行するつもりなら残念だけどあなたを敵とみなすしかないわ。私たちにだって譲れないもの、守りたい人、いつか帰るところがあるのだから。ラマチ、同じ王として共に手を取り合って国を守っていけたらどんなに良かっただろうって今でも思うよ。でも運命は残酷だね。君と出会った時にはもう何もかもが手遅れだったんだ。かつて優しいだけのスフェーン王は民を守れなかった。だから私は弱い心を捨てることにしたの。私を構成する生前のスフェーンの記憶、それを捨て去ってこの人格を消去する。そうして世界を喰らう最悪のシステムとなってアレクサンドリアを守るんだ。お互いの守りたいものが相入れないとき、どうやって解決すべきか君ならきっとわかるよね。
I'll protect my will and all the others.
Zanen. 一足遅かったね。起動したシステムはもう止められない。
ターミナルの記憶領域を消去中。メインターミナルの記憶領域を消去中。完了後、世界をつなぐ力を実行します。
スフェーン。
Ah, what are we going to do now, damn it? I felt that I had come to understand this thing, but I'm still clueless, utterly clueless. Doesn't seem like we can do much else here. Let's return to the Aetherite for now. The caretaker, Constancy. Perhaps he can tell us more about this business of Sphene going into a slumber. He's nowhere in sight. Perhaps he has taken other recent arrivals on a tour. Looking for someone, are you? Yes, he was here just earlier, a fellow named Constancy. Wait, that's Erenville's mother. Wait, what? Kakua. Hello everyone, you made it here as I knew you would. Is that who I think it is? It is, it's Kakua. None other. This is the first time some of you are seeing me in the proverbial flesh, isn't it? Feast your eyes then. She who was controlling the unassuming machine was a ravishing Shatona maiden. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me. Oh, she's hot. So it was true that you're here means... I tried to tell you so many times, but my courage always failed me. I am indeed an endless. Have been for quite a while now. Erenville. Now, you've come to stop Sphene, yes? I can help with that, but I have a request to make. You know how to stop her, then? While there are no guarantees, your coming here makes it a distinct possibility. As my wish is relevant to your mission, will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards. Excellent. To begin, we'll need to head to a different area. See that sentry? I'll have them grant you access to the zipline. Zipline? What is that? A fun little mode of transport. They don't see much use, although, as we endless can teleport freely within living memory. This particular line will take you to a zone called Canal Town. I'll be waiting for you there. With that undaring pushiness, it could only be Kakua. Let's go. I wonder what Erenville's thinking. You don't seem to be. Error. User registration confirmed. I bid you welcome to Cannel Town, the resort of romance and relaxation. Please enjoy your stay. I've never played FF9, but I'm guessing there's like a ton of FF9 references here. What a charming place. That's them, the people Sphene strives to protect. So every one of them are endless. They look happy. So, what's this request of yours? I want you to erase us. Erase the endless. What? Oh, come on now. Spare me those gloomy faces. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this, and we won't have a better opportunity than now, while Queen Sphene is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the endless, this I firmly believe. But talking to you now, you seem as real as any of us, and if you need an answer right away, I don't know if I can give it. Is there a reason we need to act so soon? Because, as you've just said, it's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain us. Remember, we need life force. Other forms of ether don't cut it. In the beginning, we managed with the ether of those who died in the barrier, but as our numbers grew, there began to be a shortage. That's why Queen Sphene looked to other sources. Even the ether I'm composed of may have come from the victims of the attack on Tuliolal. I can't bear that thought. I can't bear to exist because someone died. We'd probably feel the same way if we were in your shoes, but what exactly are you asking us to do? In each zone, there is an enormous data storage device called a terminal. That is where our memories are kept. If you shut down a terminal, the memories within will disappear, along with those endless created from them. But does this need to be done now? Can't we stop Sphene first, and then take it from there? It's precisely in order to stop Sphene that it must be done now. Her own lived memories are stored within the Meso Terminal, which stands as the heart of living memory. As you would expect, the terminal's defenses are extremely tight, but it has moments of vulnerability just as when it has finished calculations, which we can exploit to shut it down from within. While we wait for that opening, we erase the Endless. Once we are gone, Sven will no longer have a reason to plunder Aether from other worlds. Would Sven simply allow us to shut down the terminal? In preparation for fusion, the mesoterminal is currently performing massive calculations while gathering energy. Even if the system notices us, it cannot easily suspend the process. Rather than doing so, I believe it will attempt to accelerate the timetable and bridge worlds before the plan can be thwarted. It wouldn't be a decision Sven would wish to make, but she would be able to save those who are stored in the mesoterminal at least. There's sense in your strategy, and when resolving to stop Sven, we've had anticipated that it might come to this. But to actually talk about erasing the Endless is difficult. You needn't feel any guilt. No matter how lifelike we may seem, we Endless are but facsimiles, crafted from memories. Besides, stopping Sven requires that you shut down the mesoterminal, which sustains all of us. Sooner or later it will need to be done. If we are to be erased, then let it be before more people come to harm. Living, breathing people with futures they deserve to experience. There has to be another way. I'm afraid not. We spent years scouring Preservation's records, but found nothing. It's truly a bothersome system they've created. We'll do as you ask then. I wonder how Erenville thinks. Thank you for respecting my wish. And, as a personal request, while her actions cannot be condoned, I ask that you afford Queen Sven a measure of understanding. Know that she herself didn't choose to become an Endless. It was Preservation that made the choice for her. She is powerless to resist her purpose. What do you mean? The Sven you know is an ideal that Preservation brought to life. Harnessing the love the living Sven bore for her people, they brought forth an eternal queen whose primary directive is to preserve the Endless. But as you know, the Endless consume ether. Sven was compelled to find ways to procure it, and that compulsion has driven her to resort to the interdimensional fusion. What? Are you telling me the original Sven wouldn't have chosen this? What the Queen might have done, only she herself would know. But the scientists of Preservation have vanished, leaving their created Queen to walk alone. So as you go about your mission, think not that you are stopping a ruthless villain, but rather that you are relieving a troubled soul of her burden. All right, Kakua. We understand now, both your reasonings and your feelings. But before we erase the Endless, I'd like to know them. I'd like to know what she fights tooth and nail for. If we're going to reject someone's beliefs, let it be after we've come to understand them. This is a lesson I learned from the Rite of Succession. I realize we're pressed for time, but if it's all right with you, I want to meet as many people as I can. You truly are Zoraal Ja's kitten. Well, the calculations will take a while still. It should be fine if we do this as we proceed to the terminals. I'm with you. We might not be able to learn everything, but it would nevertheless be meaningful if we could glimpse the hearts of those who inhabit this place before we set them free. I'll leave you to it then. Once you've finished here, come and find me at the fountain near that big clock tower. Right, let's split up and find some locals to speak with. It really is a lovely place. You should run along and enjoy it while you can. Don't you want to talk to your mum? Not gonna lie, seeing the layout of this map reminds me a lot of Ultima Thule. And now that we know we're going to each of the data chips to erase the memories, it's going to be similar to Ultima Thule, right? Where they curate a path along these different platforms. For us, it's going to be a straight path basically to the end. I will not object to your decision. As my mother says, you needn't feel any guilt. Yet I admit, I myself am still conflicted. To have such doubts after coming all this way. It's laughable, isn't it? Your ancestors were refugees from Lindblom. What tales they must have. Well now, I don't believe I've seen you around before. A newcomer, I take it. It's wonderful here, Lyle, let me tell you. Why, I just bumped into a dear friend in life, and I've been whiling away the hours reminiscing. It might have been more like days, actually. You don't get a sense of the time here. By the way, did you hear the announcement earlier? As much as I love this place, I wonder if Queen's Fiend can really sustain us forever. But I suppose there's no use worrying about such things. Anyway, thanks to you, we've found a break in the conversation. We'll go and ride the gondola next. This awfully reminds me of Ahmed Selk. There's so many parallels to Ahmed Selk, how he's created a city reminiscent of the old times, the people who have died. This is just like, but this is different, right? She is not doing this out of her own free will. She was created by the scientists. Oh, hello there. Taking the sights of Canal Town, too, are you? Both my wife and I just adored this place. We had become estranged in life, she and I. But being here gave us the chance to reconcile. I couldn't be more grateful for the chance to spend these blessed little moments together again. I have no more regrets. Whether Her Majesty plans succeed or not, I can rest with peace in my heart. Well, we shall continue on our way, but I hope to see you again. Till next time. You there? Have you tried the popcorn from that stall? You haven't. You don't know what you're missing. I consider myself something of a gourmand, and believe me when I say the classic salt flavor is amazing. The saltiness is simply exquisite. That's the only way to describe it. Once you have a mouthful, it's impossible to stop until it's all gone. And after you've tried that, I urge you to seek out other stalls. There are lots of them, everywhere, offering all manner of delights. For another recommendation off the top of my head, the ice cream over in Asyl Volcane. It's so smooth and rich, and just thinking about it has given me a hankering. That's it, I'm going to go and have some right now. Well, at least they seem happy. A part of me hopes that my parents are here too, but it's probably too much to ask for. I don't think they're here, but they definitely would have left some hints behind of how they might be. The Endless seemed to eat the food with relish, but it couldn't be real, could it? Welcome, welcome. Have a browse and let me know when you're ready to order. You're here on that lady's recommendation as well, I take it. I had been wondering what the Endless do for sustenance, so it seemed a good opportunity to learn. Oh, this is your first time eating, is it? The food here is created using ether and memory data. To us, it tastes just like the real thing. So, how about it? Would you care for some popcorn? Let's give it a try, shall we? That's the spirit. Find a table you like, and I'll bring it right out. And lest you worry, there's no charge. All the food here is free. Oh wow, that looks nice. Popcorn and... is that ice cream? Food created with memory data. How will this taste to the living, I wonder? Well, the popcorn looks pretty good. Well, as they say, there's only one way to find out. You can detect no taste whatsoever. Good gods. Tastes like nothing at all. I mean, it's amazing. I've never had such tasty popcorn. This reminds me of Solution 9. It's not our best seller for nothing. And what about you? Oh, I wouldn't presume to call it salty. I'm not going... I wouldn't know if it's salty or not. It's fantastic. And of course they would clap. Why are we getting deja vu from Solution 9? Ha 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 ha, it's always special watching newcomers eat for the first time. Right, Solution 9. They painted it so similar, it's hard to forget. They're just like the people of Everkeep. The communal spirit, the delighted smiles, exactly the same. Thank you for your custom. Come again anytime. By the way, prior to this, a young man caught my eye near the canal. He appeared to be searching for something, rather frantically. Did you perchance see him too? No? I must say I'm curious as to what has him so flustered. Could you help me look for the fellow? My thanks. Let's head to where I saw him. When we're not gonna finish the popcorn, it's just gonna leave it there. It would seem he is no longer in the vicinity. Let us keep looking. Whatever it is that troubles him, perhaps we can be of assistance. Serenity and sorrow. I cannot claim to know exactly how Endless behave, but hopefully our man has not gone far. Let us split up the search for him. He is an Eldite with fair hair. Eldite, elf. Okay. So it's Elezen, right? Oh, it's that guy, right? God, strike me down. Were you reunited again after 100 years? And what should happen? Yeah, yes? My apologies, but I'm in some haste. If you have something to say, please make it brief. Are you searching for anything? Your friends noticed that I seemed troubled, so you've been looking for me. What kind souls you are. I've lost something important. The engagement ring intended for my beloved. A lanky, monkey-like fiend stole it from me. After running hither and thither, I managed to locate the beast in yonder square, but I'm uncertain how I should take the ring back. Once, I might have considered fighting for it, but given the shortage of ether, the danger is simply too great. If I were to be struck down and my essence dispersed, I am not like to be remade for a long time. I cannot risk that. Not after my beloved has finally been given form again after 100 years. Though it pains me to do so, I shall give up on the ring. But I thank you for your kind concern. Well, perhaps we can help this guy. Where are you, Raha? Oh, we're just gonna... Alright. Actually, wait a minute. Let me just paint it. Oh, it is you again. Was there something else? Good heavens, this is the ring. You took it back from that beast? Thank you. Thank you ever so much. Oh, we did it so quickly before Graha even arrived. I see you've already resolved the situation. You must be the friend who first noticed me. I owe you my gratitude as well. My name is Euclase. I was planning to propose to my beloved with the ring, and thanks to you I can do just that. Well, well, that is cause to rejoice indeed. Did the two of you meet here? No, we were sweethearts in life, but I died young, and she only followed me decades later. Even then, our reunion wasn't yet to be, for the Aether shortage meant not everyone can be recreated. I had to wait until but recently to see her again. A reunion beyond death. Such a thing would be possible here, I suppose. I assume you're newly arrived. While our memories are stored in the terminals, less than 1 in 10 of us has been given form at present. I myself have been reincarnated 3 times now, and each time there seems to be fewer of us. It's fairly a miracle that my beloved and I could meet. I see. Given the circumstances, the chances of existing concurrently with an acquaintance would be slim indeed, and slimmer still for a loved one. Truly, that is why I decided to do that which I failed to do in life. Ask her for her hand. With her regulator, she was spared the sadness of my death. Even so, she never took another man for the rest of her days. She told me that, although she couldn't remember me afterwards, she could never shake the feeling that someone precious had been a part of her life. Sweet fool. The ring represents a yearning I have long carried, though I know full well it is only a construct, like the bodies of ours. There is a part of me that wonders if this is wrong. Not that I expect us to exist forever, even in this form, but to be with the one I love once again and make her happy. However wrong this world may be, I have nothing but gratitude for Queen Sphene. Now, if you'll excuse me, I shall go and make that proposal. I've made her wait long enough as it is. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my thanks. Tickets. For the gondola. To ensure that order is preserved, we must observe the proper way of doing things, even here. It's very much like Queen Sphene to make it so, is it not? Take care, my friends, and see to it you have no regrets. Well, I think it's about time we rejoined the others. But what do you say we go by the gondola? I expect it wouldn't be possible to do so once the terminal has been shut down. Come then, let us seek a vessel at the pier. We can push off at any time. Mind the gap when you board. Alright. I guess it's a date with Graha now. First Erenville, now Graha. This reminds me of FF15, right? When we went to, where's that place? Yeah, this structure really reminds me of FF15. Where we ride the gondolas and everything is fine until shit goes down. Oh, it's the two of them.
なあ、俺があんたに言ったこと覚えてるか？
At Ultima Thule.
あんたは自分の旅路に
Oh, it's the one at
何を
Shaolin,
見
right?
つけるんだろう。それまで好きに歩いてみればいいってさ。歩いた先にこんな景色が見えるだなんて思ってなかった。やっぱりわからないもんだよな、未来って。なあ、あんたはさ、死んでしまった人に会いたいって思うことはあるか？俺はあったよ。あったけど、一番の願いは生きていてほしいの方なんだ。一日でも長く健やかに、叶うのならば幸せに。そのためにできることがあるなら無理だって通したし、持ち得る全てを費やした。それで多少なり危機から遠ざけられた人もいたし、結局見送るしかなかった命もある。こういう場所があったら俺はどうしたかな。あんたはここで何も失わない日々を過ごす自分を想像できるか？
It was nice to chat with you again, my friend. It feels as though it has been some time. Having met endless like you, Clays, I feel I've come to understand Sven a little better. Anyone would wish those dear to them a long and happy future, and she bears the burden of this desire for all her subjects. Yet, as Kral said, we too have people we cannot lose. Come, we can get to the fountain via yonder bridge. Kral and Erenville are still out and about, it seems. So, how was it? What are your impressions of those you met? It was great. Everyone was so happy, just talking to them made me happy too. What about you? Sweethearts reunited. That's a miracle. While it's a miracle after a fashion, the system strives to make such encounters possible. If you meet someone you know, it's probably not by chance. Terminals hold information on unfulfilled longings and use them to orchestrate reunions like Euclid's. I see. That terminals can do this is impressive indeed. There is one thing I do not understand. According to Euclid, his beloved passed away decades after he did, yet they appeared to be of the same age. Ah yes, people are not necessarily recreated as they were when they passed away. The appearance of an endless, I speculate, reflects the happiest period in their life. Is that the case for you then? Not that I can tell how old you are, as slowly as your people age. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have so many happy times, it's hard to know which one applies. I'm insufferably inquisitive. Whether it's nature or technology, I can't help but want to learn more about the world around me. You might say that discovery is what gives me joy. It made me happy in life, and may have been a blessing afterwards. The other Endless are content with what they have here, you see. They don't develop the urge to leave. But I was so determined to see the world again that I taught myself how to gain control of a vessel and ventured outside. Heh, you're a proper rebel. Well, that's enough about me for now. While we wait for Kryl and Neshpia, I have a favor to ask of you. As you may have noticed, most of the fountains here aren't running. That's because, despite their shiny appearance, this city is centuries old and everything is dreadfully run down. The fountains are apparently used to put on magnificent shows, and I was hoping that we could get them working again. Giving the control units a dose of ether should be enough to restore the circuits and switch them on, but being an Endless, I'm unable to do that. I realize this is a selfish request, but at the last, I'd like to treat the people here to the display. Just leave it to us. I'd love to see the show myself. Thank you. The control units are built into the surrounding lampposts. If you tend to a few of them each, you'll be done before you know it. Once the fountains are fixed, we can round up Eleneshipia and Kryl and head to the hydro terminal together. So the time is nigh. Come, let us set to it. I guess it's like a farewell. We are bidding farewell to all of these people here. This must be the control.
言われた通りに回路のスイッチを入れてきたぞ。
助かったよ。みんなありがとね。これで治ってくれるといいんだけど。
おお。
Wow.
すげえ。
Flexing the new water particle.
お母さん、あれ見て。
Reminds me of the waterworks at Marina Bay Sands.
綺麗ね。
Oh, welcome.
ああ、こんな光景生まれて初めて見たよ。
ウクラマト様。
Oh? Oh no, is that Namika? Namika?
どちらにいらっしゃいますか？ウクラマト様。
This is Namika when she's young, right?
嘘だろ。あれはナミーか。
Can you recognize?
すみません。
Oh,
幼いシュバラール族の女の子を見ませんでしたか？
she is, as she said, they reconstruct the based on, they reconstruct the age based on the joyous moments, right? The most happiest moments. So I'm guessing she was most bliss when Muglamat was a child.
お前ナミーカだよな。ウクラマトだよ。私がわからないのか？ああ、どうしたら。とても大切な子なんです。血はつながっていないけど我が子同然で。もう探さなくても大丈夫だ。その子ならここにいるから。ウクラマト様。そうだ、ナミーカ。安心してくれ。私だ、ウクラマトだ。そうでした。私はもう。ああ、まさかウクラマト様もお命が。大丈夫。私は生きてるよ。よかった。本当によかった。まさかこうしてお会いできるなんて。これは夢じゃないんですね。
But it is a dream, sort of.
夢なんかじゃないさ。
You're basically not real.
参ったな。願いが叶っちまった。もう一度お前の声が聞きたかったんだ。
Right before we have to erase all of them.
それにしてもウクラマト様、本当にご立派になられましたね。きっとここまで来るのに多くの苦労があったのでしょう。よく頑張りましたね。こいつらの支えがあったからさ。それに今の私がいるのはナミーカが育ててくれたからだ。どんな時も信じて背中を押してくれた。私を本当の娘みたいに愛してくれた。ありがとな。ナミーカは私にとって最高の母親だ。ああ、嬉しいわ。
Oh.
こうして振り返ると、なんていい人生だったのでしょう。あなたに出会ってから私はとても幸せでした。我が子を病で失い、絶望の底にいた私に小さなウクラマト様は微笑みを向けてくれた。その瞬間からあなた様は私の生きる喜びになったのですよ。 ナミカ、私だってそうだ。最後に思いを伝えることができてよかった。これでもう私に思い残すことはありません。私にはこの先のご活躍を見届けることはできませんが、どうか体に気をつけて元気でいてくださいね。ありがとよ、ナミーカ。それじゃあ
Maybe Erenville, you might want to talk to your mom, after all.
これがスフェーンが抱えていた、いつまでも残したかったものなんだな。でもよ、スフェーン、命は受け継がれていくものは全てを永遠にそのままなんてできやしねえんだ。さあ、先へ進もうぜ。
Looks like we're gonna finally erase all of their memories. Hydro terminal. Can we swim here? Oh, we actually can. Oh god. Oh, the battle music doesn't override this. I've made a wonderful memory. Thank you. The show was breathtaking, was it not? Erenville, I think you really should talk to your mom. Namika looked truly happy. Just to make sure, Kakuya, you're not going to disappear when we shut this terminal down, right? Not just yet. It's the aero terminal in the northwestern zone that holds my memories. You already know how to operate the terminal. It's the same process as the fountain's control. I leave it for you to decide when to shut it down. Doing so will cause the endless here to fade away, together with this beautiful scenery. If you still wish to speak with people or see the sights, you want to do that first. What? But there's no quests, right? Wait, hold on. Northwest. Oh, that means probably the next area is going to be where. Let's take one nice screenshot before we leave. Alright.
おやすみみんな。
That hurts. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. But the only way now is forward. Alright, I guess this would mean we're going to the next area. But I think this is a good time to take a quick detour. I think I want to finish the role quest so I can dye my gear for the finale. So let me do that, and then I'll come back again to continue with the MSQ. So for now, I think we can call the stream here. So I'll come back